Didn't think a preview breakdown was coming out? Neither did I, but here we are, detective caps on and ready to break it down. I have one more week of crazy scheduling, so videos will be out later again next week, but after that, we're going back to normal. Videos out ASAP. I'll also be working on stuff like creating a Discord in the near future. Plans are on the way. Let me know your thoughts below. But enough chit-chat, preview time. Oh, and I'll leave a link to the full preview in the description below if you want to check that out or follow along with me.
The party has arrived!
Welcome to my beach, everybody!
So the first few shots of this preview is all stuff we've seen before. It's not until here that we get new footage.
You smell so good, dude. Yeah.
All of your favorite bachelors and bachelorettes are back on one beach.
That's Hannah.
We knew Mike was going to show up, Dylan there giving him a nice welcoming hug, but Hannah? What's she doing here?
What is Hannah Brown doing here? Is Hannah trying to go on a date with one of us?
Amen to that, sister.
No, Hannah won't be showing up to date anyone. Though at this point, why the heck not? Yeah, throw her in there. My guess is she'll be on to give advice. Maybe hand out a date card, dish on some of her men. We've seen this before in past seasons. Last year, Becca showed up just for the episode, and to make Colton cry a bunch.
I'm just trying. I'm trying hard. To put myself back out there, I can't.
Expect Hannah to be doing something similar. We won't know what till she shows up, but it won't be anything drastic like taking someone on a date.
Someone's gonna be calling me daddy by the end of this.
I'm the king of paradise!
Jordan's going to be in the mix, and John Paul Jones has taken the Iron Throne. Or whatever the equivalent is in Paradise. The Mojito Throne.
In Paradise, love is for everyone.
Real love is happening.
We'll be seeing the Goose and Crystal get married. Looks like the Paradise cast is invited as well, as we can see Chris, Mike, Sydney, and Blake in the back here. There's also going to be Bachelor alum like Ben Higgins, Ashley, and Jared.
We have Joe and Kendall and Ashley and Jared. There's also Adam and Raven. There's so many couples that have been created here.
All of these are Paradise success stories that will be on display. To show everyone this could be you getting an all-expenses wedding paid in 1 year, as long as we get to advertise it on our show.
There's absolutely nothing that I don't love about you.
She has not only changed my life, but changed me for the better.
So, the mystery woman. Quite the puzzle, as I just don't recognize this woman. But I think we've got a theory to go off now, and it's due to the one and only Hannah Brown. In Demi's intro segment, Hannah and her sit down, and Demi opens up about seeing a woman.
I have kind of been seeing someone, of course, plot twist, it happens to be a woman.
And notice she doesn't say, hey, I saw a woman, or dated, and now I'm single. She says she's seeing her. And take a look at how she describes this woman.
We really fell head over heels for each other. She has the warmest energy. She never gets mad. She's amazing. You would love her.
So Hannah then asks, well, are you officially together? Demi says no, not exclusive. I have to go to Paradise to figure out truly what I want. Back to the preview and the mystery woman. And I think there's a reason why she doesn't seem to look like anyone from the recent seasons of the franchise. Or if she does, it's a far stretch. It's because this is the woman Demi has been seeing. The producers will either bring her in to stir drama or create good TV, and then bam, Demi's head over heels to see her. They have their love story.
Deep down, I'm so ready for love, so ready for marriage.
Hannah, I'm falling in love with you, and it is amazing.
Nicole and Clay here is a fake out, in that this doesn't mean Nicole is talking about Clay here. Dylan, on the other hand, is definitely talking about Hannah. By the way, savvy sleuthers noticed this band on Hannah's wrist. It matches this band that we've seen before in past breakdowns, where we've speculated that Dylan is proposing to Hannah. I'd say now we can confirm that the two are going to be an engaged couple by the end of the show.
Hannah right now is the puppeteer. She's the one controlling it all. And Dylan has been in the crossfire of all of it.
He's putting me through so much.
Looks like this love story, however, is going to have its ups and downs. Hannah will be exploring her options, but fear not, Dylan fans, he's going to get the girl in the end.
I just don't want to keep having to go through this, and I keep telling her, I've never felt this way before.
We can definitely tell that Hannah and Blake isn't a one-off from last episode. They're in completely different outfits, so whatever happens between the two happens over multiple nights.
This is hard, and it hurts me to see you struggling.
Katie and Chris B both crying. Whatever this conversation is, it's not them talking to each other. Or at least the two shots are from different moments. What I'm wondering, though, is Who is this woman? Hair down, black hair. We've seen Chris begin connections with Annalise and Christina, but that doesn't look to be either of them. I also flirted with the idea that in this shot from a previous preview, with Katie talking about fantasy suites, that the guy here matched Chris B. So, could this be Katie? The hair definitely would also match Sydney. We're stretching a bit here, but the clues are slowly growing.
I really like Tayshia a lot, and Derek is trying to swoop in.
Don't insult my intelligence, Derek. You take advantage of women, get out of my sight.
New couple alert. With Tayshia ending things with Blake after hearing about Stagecoach, it seems like John Paul Jones is the new suitor. Sorry, Onyeka and Jane.
That was not what I intended to do.
It also appears that Derek and Demi are over, as Derek is also pursuing Tayshia. I'd speculate it's because Demi's mystery woman has come into the picture, and now Derek is looking for a rose, with Tayshia. And Johnny PJs is not going to like that, and thus the fight here.
Now this has been turned into something else for me.
That's a complete fabrication. Now you're messing with Tayshia, so this is just John Paul screwing with everybody?
My reputation is impeccable.
Now all this crying here could be a fake out, it might not be about Tayshia. But regardless, we see the two are at odds. Next, they're going to cut to a fight, but this will also be a fake out.
They're actually fighting.
You just spit on my face.
Guys, no.
Wash your back, bitch! What the Oh my god!
So here is John Paul Jones and Derek with the spit take, but then the shot switches to a different guy. Here, it's Christian. We've sleuthed that out in a previous preview breakdown. We also get a second shot of him here. Definitely not Derek or John Paul Jones.
I just don't want to lose you.
After speaking with Demi, I'm even more confused.
What am I supposed to feel?
First of all, there's a bit of a fake out here. Demi saying, "I just don't want to lose you," is actually to the mystery woman. We heard that soundbite in the last preview.
I just don't want to lose you.
So Demi here is not afraid to lose Derek. Likely, this is Demi telling Derek she's interested in someone else and it's a woman. And it would make sense that it's the reason why he says, "What am I supposed to feel?"
And more crying than ever before.
This is not what I thought was going to happen.
A lot of shot of tears. Hard to sift through it all for clues, but I can tell you that Caitlin here is wearing the same outfit as her confrontation with Blake. So likely from the past, or near present, but not from the far future of the season.
I don't know how you did this, man.
John Paul Jones, if I had to guess, having a hard time with his relationship with Tayshia, especially if she starts exploring something with Derek. And by the way, we saw in episode 1, Derek says he was hoping Tayshia would show up.
Expecting to meet?
We're looking forward to it.
I might have said you.
No.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
So if you're here going, Derek and Tayshia, I don't see it. It's already been set up for us. Now, at the end of the day, JPJ could be crying over a lot of things, but for now, this is the main lead that I have.
But in the end, it's all about love.
Okay, pause. We've got a one-on-one date with Mike and a woman we haven't seen before, and I think this is actually going to be pretty big. Clay this week mentioned his relationship with Angela from Nick's season of The Bachelor. It's who Annalise was talking about when she confronted him. This looks just like Angela. Admittedly, there is room for error here, but it would make a ton of sense for her to be on. The producers are going to want that drama of both Clay and her coming on together after a breakup that, while it was 3 months ago, seems to not have ended very clean.
The love is pouring out of both of us.
I'm so in love with you.
I know I'm falling in love with you too, and I did not expect to feel the way I do.
Dylan saying he's in love has to be with Hannah. Katie as well, but we can't see the guy. Then it cuts to Mike and Kaylin, who have been teased before. Still don't think the two will be a couple by the end, however. Previous sleuthing says I'd give the edge to Dean on winning Kaylin's heart. And by how Dean responded to some of the recent negative comments about Kaylin coming out of the Blake situation, I wouldn't be surprised if he's coming to the defense of his girlfriend here. Oh, and JPJ with Onyeka, which is a couple that we're currently seeing, but I'm guessing Tayshia will be a stronger connection for Johnny PJs.
This is the moment I've been waiting for my whole life.
Oh my god! Yes!
Every Monday and every Tuesday.
We finish with all the proposals, though this one here is definitely a fake out, as we've sleuthed before. The shot is actually taken from last year where Jared proposed to Ashley, but these two shots are definitely from this season. Dylan and Hannah here, and I'm feeling more and more like this is Katie. We can't confirm the guy, however. We'll just have to keep sleuthing that one out. And that's it for this season preview breakdown for Bachelor in Paradise. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. It's just a couple of days until we're back on the beach, and I can't wait to see how the rest of this season unfolds. Until then, Bachelor Fantake, out.
Someone's gonna be calling me daddy by the end of this.
I'm the king of paradise!